Hello everyone, and welcome to another video of American Truck Simulator. And we are going to be taking out the new kind of customization options for the Mack Anthem, which we have all of them already preset onto this truck for us right here. So we have like the black grille, I think it's like a whole new black paint scheme, and just new options that are just black. I'm not too sure if it's like a special edition or if it's just like a new, added some new items to the Mack, but it does look pretty sleek. I do like it. I really do like it. I love the black on black with the Mack logo and the grille. I do like the new bumper. Looks very cool with the chrome that we have going on. Very, very cool indeed. Now, we've already seen the Mack Anthem. There's really nothing special to it. I mean, there's some stuff in the interior I think that are new as well. I put this truck together a few weeks ago, so I really don't remember what's all in it. But yeah, let's go ahead, start up the truck here, and let's hop in the interior. Here is a look at the interior. We've already seen the Mack. There's really nothing special. But come back here. Got our customization options and whatnot. I like how there's a seatbelt thing for the bed. Probably to keep the bed in place. Yeah, the bed in place. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. But we're currently out here in Fayetteville, and we are heading just north up the road to Springdale. Kind of interesting because Fayetteville and Springdale both show that they have a garage, but the only option to travel to is Fayetteville, so I'm wondering if it's like a shared garage between the two. But let's go ahead and hop out on the open road here just to get this going. And but yep, we're gonna take a short trip up to Springdale and pick up a load, and I'll let you guys know once we get on the road what that load is. Alright, so like I said, literally just north up the road is where we are headed to. Make a quick U-turn. Gonna take a right over here at this light. I will have to adjust the interior views in the mirrors once we get to our pickup spot, which we are picking up a load of cars. So we're gonna try to get this Cruising Arkansas event completed today. We only have 2 cities left to explore, which was Springdale, and then I can't remember what the other one is, but it's like literally the town just east of Springdale. So we're picking up a load of cars right now at the Cruise America, and we are going to be taking them exactly 100 miles to an Evergreen in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Now, I don't think we've been that way. According to the map, we have not, but I honestly don't think we have because I don't remember ever dropping off over there, especially since we have not really gone west of here, and I don't think it was an option previously to go west. Oh, looks like we're taking a right. I didn't even check my mirror to make sure I was good to turn, but it's okay. It's okay. But yes, we're going to be taking Highway 412 into Tulsa and dropping off this load. I figured we should go off this way, have it in the video because we haven't explored Springdale yet, as we're waiting on this very long red light. And of course, as soon as I go to like stop talking, it changes to green. Gotta love it. But hopefully you guys are having a great day. Great Sunday today so far. I got a 4-day week next week, which is nice. My birthday is next Friday, so Lauren and I are taking the day off. Or, I'm taking the day off. Lauren, I think... No, she doesn't work either, so we both have the day off. Tim Hortons in Oklahoma, or Arkansas. That's interesting. Speaking of Tim Hortons, I actually purchased a bag of their coffee on Amazon a couple weeks ago because everyone's always like, oh yeah, Tim's has the best coffee. They have the best coffee. And I bought a bag because it was only like $6.95 or something like that, and I needed something because I was trying to get something off Amazon, and they had same-day shipping, and I'm like, I've got $5 away from same-day shipping. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and get this. And I gotta say, it is good coffee. It really is. I just got the original, no flavor, nothing. It's not bad, but I wouldn't say it's the greatest coffee there is. So I've had better. I've definitely had better. Now I can't really say the same for if you get it at an actual Tim's location. This is just me making it at home. But I gotta say, I have had better. But I do have to descale my coffee maker, and I do have to give it a good cleaning. It is due for one. So I may end up trying it once again after I clean and descale it and see if it tastes any better. But as of right now, it's average, you know, not the best, not the worst. And here is our load of vehicles. Looks like just 3 vehicles. Wonder what I have to do to haul one of those campers. Do I have to have like probably have to bring my own flatbed or something. But yeah, we'll definitely have to adjust our mirrors and everything, because yeah, we can't even see this cargo. I think I'm going the right direction. Oh, we cut it way too far. Oh, yep, we messed up. Let me go adjust that real fast. All right, that is much better. Now I can actually see where I'm going. We're just gonna hopefully get that 5th wheel. We are not gonna get the 5th wheel in there. One thing I keep forgetting to do is turn on advanced coupling. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can get it in this time. There we go. Yep, so we got 3 vehicles. It looks like 3 of the same. They kind of look like electric cars, not gonna lie. I don't know what brand they are. I'm gonna assume like Lexus or BMW, but definitely look like some electric vehicles. Got to make sure the lights all work. We're just gonna pull up here. Looks like they do. We are having Arkansas private, looks like a private trailer plate, or a permanent trailer plate, one of the two. Looks like we got the controls on the side over there, and we are good to go. Go ahead, shut that window. That's one thing I always forget to do, is shut the windows. But yeah, like I was saying, my birthday is coming up on Friday, and I've got that day and that whole weekend off, and I've pretty much had every weekend off for like the last 4 weeks, which was nice. It's gonna be a good day. We're gonna go to her parents' house most of the day. It's kind of gonna be sad in the morning because we have a vet appointment to put one of our other cats down. And this is an 11-year-old cat, and Lauren's basically had her entire life since she was a kitten, and we have to put her down because as of right now she's starting to not want to use the litter box anymore. She's losing she lost a lot of fur. No matter how much she eats, she's skin and bones. Basically all the fur's pretty much mostly all gone, and this cat had a lot of fur. I'm talking like, I think she was a long-haired cat, and now there's barely any fur left. You can't really physically tell that she's suffering, but you can tell she doesn't want to eat as much anymore. But it kind of depends on the day. Like, she'll eat a lot, and then she won't eat a lot, then she'll eat a lot, then she won't eat a lot. And it's just, I think it's just time. Lauren doesn't want to do it. I don't want to do it, but we also don't want to see her suffering if that's the case, especially with the losing of the fur and the not wanting to use the litter box and just wanting to sleep all day. Siloam Springs. And by sleep all day, I mean, like, I know that's what cats usually do, is sleep, but the other ones we have, at least they'll, you know, play with each other, run around, and all of that. This one just wants to lay in one spot until she goes to the bathroom there, and then she changes spots. So I think that's we both think that it's time that it happens. We don't want it to happen, but it's starting to become a problem with, especially since we rent. And like I said, we don't want to do it, but we kind of have to. So we don't really have another choice. We can't rehome her, because if we rehome her, she's going to probably do the same thing. And then she's probably just going to end up going shelter to somewhere, back to a shelter, back to somewhere. And we don't want that for her. We do not. Oh, 7-Eleven. It's crazy. We have all these 7-Elevens up in Chicago, but yet come down to the rest of like central or southern Illinois, I have not seen a single one. Oh, it looks like there's a construction site over there for something. But then after that, we're going to go out to eat with my in-laws at a restaurant of my choice. And honestly, I hate when I get put on the spot like that, because I know they always say it's like whatever you want. Don't let your wife pressure you into going where she wants to go. It's where you want to go. But it's just like, I don't want to pick anywhere that's too expensive, and I don't want to pick anywhere that they wouldn't like. And instead of just, you know, being, oh yeah, I want to go here, it's like I'm thinking of everybody else, not just myself, even though they say just pick wherever you want to go eat. And I hate whenever I get put on the spot like that, especially with Lauren, when I'm like, what do you want to do for dinner? And all she ever gives me is, I don't know. And then I'm sitting there scrambling, trying to see what's in the fridge and what's in the freezer that we can just go ahead and make. And I hate that. I really do. I like to have my stuff planned. Like, I'm one of those that want to have that stuff planned daily. Like, this is what we're doing for dinner. I've had like a little whiteboard thing on our fridge that we I put what I'm gonna make each day, or what we're gonna make each day, and a lot of times we just never follow it, and it kind of is like it's kind of there right now. And yeah, I don't know where we're gonna go. I still have until Friday to decide. I want to go somewhere where like Lauren has wanted to take me and hasn't yet, but I also want to go somewhere that I know I've been and I know I like the food. But granted, it's free food, so if I don't like it, it means I didn't have to pay for food I didn't like. So I guess it's kind of a win-win situation. Did it say keep left? I mean, I guess yeah, the left 2 lanes. Muskogee. I don't know if this truck, what's going on with this truck? Is it struggling or what's going on? Because it's like rapidly accelerating and then not accelerating anymore. That's crazy how it's already November 2nd, man. Today's 3rd. Today's November 3rd, man. It is absolutely crazy how fast time flies. I honestly feel like we were just celebrating Valentine's Day like yesterday, and now it's already almost time for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and Halloween was just a few days ago. It's very crazy. Don't know how to drive, Adrian. Stay within the lanes. This truck is I feel like this truck is very light. That's why it's like getting blown around. It's windy and it's light. Oklahoma City or Enid? I think we want to go to Enid. Right? Yeah, we want to go towards Enid. All right. Yep, I turned the big old 28. Next, coming up this Friday. 2 years away from my dirty 30s. And man, I tell you though, I've learned a lot in my 20s. It's crazy. I'm not going to go and sit there and, you know, ramble on what I've learned and stuff, but I've learned a lot. I've lived through a lot. I've suffered a lot. I've accomplished a lot, and it's crazy, man. It's crazy that my 20s are almost gone, and I'll be in my 30s. So I'm pretty sure it's just up the road where we are dropping off at, but then again, I don't see the spot on the map. So I'm also kind of like, well, are we going to a drop-off location that's close? Because I know it's we were supposed to go on a road that we've been on already to go up there, and then so yep, this is the road, and then that's where it stops because we turned left or turned over here at this spot right here, and we did not go any more further north. So it's over here, and then yep, there's the right turn. Looks like we got some railroad tracks coming up. No Jake brake on this truck whatsoever. Yep, because there's the map. Tulsa Rockport. What's that? Any y'all in Tulsa? What is Tulsa Rockport? Is that like a... Oh, there's a security gate, so... Or is that the train tracks? I think that's the train tracks. No, there is a security gate. I don't gotta pay no money, do I? What is this? Oh, this is a port. I wonder if this is like a... Oh, well... It's definitely a port of some sort. Interesting. I like his neon green safety vest. Let's go ahead and roll down that window. What's going on, bub? There's a broom to match his vest. To start security check, press and stop and press. Security check in progress. Please wait. What are you checking for? Passed. You may proceed. Okay, that was simple. I don't know what they were checking for, but yeah, so there's a, looks like a little branch line that joints off from the main line over there. So we are heading to Evergreen. Riverport. So this has got to be a port of some sort. Interesting. Like a Walmart distribution center's over here. Very interesting. I might have to take a trip into that Walmart DC just so we can get it explored. It's like another set of train tracks. We are taking a right, so let's go ahead and get in that right lane if we could. Got a crane. Looks like a Union Pacific genset switcher. Which I find funny how they have the genset switchers and the gensets are pretty much obsolete at this point. I feel like every single railroad that had them, or Class 1 railroad that had them, has retired them already. Riverport. So this is Evergreen. Okay. UP 2315. Now there's a Jeep with all the doors off. It's getting cold outside. Might want to put the doors back on there, bro. It says turn left, so right here? I guess. Right here? Why do you have that trailer parked on the tracks? Oh, they want it right there. Okay. Luckily, this trailer is kind of short. So this is interesting. We got a lot of tracks. We got to watch the trains. There's 2 switchers that are not moving. This is an interesting drop-off location. We should have came around from the other side. I feel like that would have been easier. Let's go ahead and turn around. Yeah, this is an interesting drop-off point, not gonna lie. Sorry about your grass. I know it probably just got mowed. Yeah, I don't think that locomotive is going anywhere. Gotta watch. No, I feel like it would have been easier to go that way. Oh well. Well, at least we got space over here from these containers, so. Yeah, I'm very hoping that we're going to be able to get that other city explored today. I'm hoping that they have a short run. I mean, if they have a little bit of a longer run, I'm not too worried about it. But I'm hoping that they have a short run. This is going to be a tough one. We should have just went from the other side. I guess I kind of just misjudged the angle that the drop-off is at. No, we have a locomotive over there or some cars. Looks like some grain cars. I definitely misjudged the angle of the drop-off. As long as we don't get our trailer stuck on these tracks, we'll be golden. Oh, we hit something. Rule of thumb, if you hit something and nobody saw it, you didn't hit nothing. Good rule of thumb. Just kidding, don't do that. So we would have been a lot easier if we did come this way. That was my mistake. I did misjudge it. I will say that. We're gonna have to turn back around, I guess. Waste some more fuel. Luckily, our air is infinite, so we don't have to worry about losing any air and then having to wait for the air to pump back up. Okay, I think we're good. We just got to do a little bit of a straight pull. Oh, no, no, no. We're going to the... No, 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 no. We were good. We were good. Oh, no. We're not going to do this. Oh, we are. Perfect. All right. Well, I forgot to grab a thumbnail, so we're going to go ahead and do that real fast, and then we'll go ahead and make our way back to Springdale, and then to Harrison. That's where we got to go, is Harrison. All right. So we are currently here on the side of the off-ramp, and instead of taking a left, we're going to go ahead and take a right and head into Harrison here. And we are going to see if we can get a short run out of Harrison somewhere. Doesn't matter if we've explored the city or not, but we are going to do just that. Ozark Guidance. Interesting. There's a bistro. There's a Lowe's. A Burger King, it looks like. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a Lowe's in the game, so they definitely added some new stuff with this real countries map. So here we are coming into Springdale. Probably get that explored. No, 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 no. We're going, we're going, we're going. Even though it was very late, we ran a red light technically. We're going. All right, so dealership has been discovered for Western Star. But when do we do the Springdale exploration? Oh, no, we're going straight. Oh, no, it's a cop, 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 cop. 100 Bucks Supermarket. 100 Books. Books. Bucks. Books. I don't know how to pronounce it. You would think that'd be a bookstore. Hi, copper. We didn't run into the back of you. Don't worry. We did run into the back of him. Oh, now he's going to play this stupid game. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, we have to go this way. Wait, no. What? Hold on. Okay, so no, we're right. Taco. Taco. Taco! I like it. It's just taco. And then we have to go this way. Oh, we got the arrow. We got the arrow. We got the arrow. Jake, break it up. There we go. Perfect. Oh, there's tracks. Let's hope there's no train coming. So we got Smithfield over here. Maker of a bunch of lunch meats. Nope, we're running this. No cop, no stop. It was still technically yellow. It was still technically yellow. Oh, we got some more going on over here. What's that? Oh, interesting. Airport. Definitely looks like an airport. So it looks like 2 lanes turn into a middle divide. Okay, middle median. That's what I was about to say. So now it's 65 and we're going about 60. And that's the one thing I hate about with this map. Like, as you can see, it turns yellow on my side, but it doesn't turn yellow on the other side, even though we clearly can discover what the other side looks like. So getting 100% completion is very hard in this game. Alright, so I went ahead and made a U-turn and went and discovered that section of road because like I said, that part I really don't understand. Now we're stuck behind this slow-ass car. It's a weird-looking, nice colored guardrail. Usually the ones are like silver, so seeing something else is just odd. Very nice scenic drive, though. I like this. Oh, you turning? Bro, you can't just turn your blinker on at the last second when you have a semi on your tail. I mean, granted, I shouldn't be driving on their tail, but that's a whole different story. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull off. I'm going to see if we can get a job out of Harrison. Alright, so we are going to be heading up to a Walmart here in Harrison. Picking up a tri-axle curtain trailer, which is a weird one for a Walmart. And we are going to head down to Little Rock with a load of almond boxes. So an entire thing of almond going to the Union Pacific in Little Rock. Little Rock, right lane. That's where we don't want to be. Oh, I guess that's where we do want to be. Harrison, Little Rock, okay. I was kind of surprised. There was actually quite a few different loads that were only like 100 miles or like less than 100 miles. And bro, you can get over. I know we were not supposed to do that, but it is what it is. There's Harrison. That's a nice sign. Not gonna lie. Texas Roadhouse. Very cool. Might stop there for dinner on the way back. Alright, Harrison has been discovered. So now we gotta discover Springdale, and I think we'll be good on all 10. Oh, you're not turning. You doo-doo head. Alright, we're going. That's one of the nice things about ATS, is that the pedestrians don't, like, the people in the game don't walk, so you don't have to worry about pedestrians crossing the road. I think that is one of the awesome things about ATS, that you don't have to worry about pedestrians. Harrison High School, Sports Complex, and the airport. I don't know why, but I like honking the horn. Yeah, we're going to do the illegal thing because we're turning here anyway, but we're just going to do what every single driver where I live at does and just go in the center lane and make the turn from there just to get ahead of everybody. Okay, so we've got JB Hunt, none of our trailers. There's our trailer. Definitely the oddball out. Why do we have a McDonald's trailer at Walmart? What the what? I knew those freaking, like, frozen sausage patties Walmart has was from McDonald's. I freaking knew it. That just shows it right there. And their dupe Southwest mustard, honey mustard, hot mustard. No, dupe Southwest hot mustard. Definitely the odd trailer out, but it says it's a whole bunch of almond boxes. All right, let's go ahead and pull it up. Didn't know Walmart had 28 footers. Lights working, everything. Looks like the blinkers are working. It's a curtain step deck trailer. It does match the truck though. Like, that looks pretty damn good, not gonna lie. You're gonna have to turn our headlights on. Oh, they've been on. Perfect. It does match the trailer real well, not gonna lie. looks like we are good to make a right turn here. This is going so like the last one, this is going exactly 100 miles. Like the sun's about to go down on us as well. Look at those two people in that car turning. They're not even talking to each other, just like sitting straight, not moving whatsoever. Except they were way behind the line the entire time. They didn't even like move up once the light turned green. They were behind that, or in front of that line the entire freaking time. I guess behind the line. That's a Sam's? Where's the Sam's Club? Interesting. Go straight on, she says. We will do just that. Iron at Walgreens. Kind of the most interesting, different, oddest billboard I have probably ever seen. Other than when you go through Missouri and you have billboards to go to Uranus Fudge Factory, which I don't know who came up with that, but top tier. Definitely gives me some good laughs. Fun fact, I have actually been there once. It's a cool place. It really is a cool environment. They do have a lot of stuff. It's like a factory where they make their own fudge and like a bunch of other like different desserts and stuff, and it's also like a little general country store. Very cool place to visit. If you can visit it one time, I definitely would. You can't really miss it. There's plenty of billboards out there saying so many miles to Uranus Fudge Factory. Definitely would visit it if you could. If you ever had the chance to. Prospect Avenue. I know Prospect Avenue really well in my city. But we do have a big day coming up on Tuesday for everybody in the States. Definitely go out and do your civic duty of voting, whether it be, you know, throughout the day or if you've already done your early voting, mail-in voting, whatever. Personally, I don't agree with the mail-in voting, but it is what it is. Been plenty of stories I've seen where postal workers would just, you know, dump the ballots or ballot boxes being set on fire or whatever. So personally, I don't agree with it. I feel like if you're going to vote, you should have your voter registration card and an identification card to vote. But that's just my opinion. Definitely make sure you go out and do your civic duty and vote. And don't be like people I know where they'll sit there and complain about everything that's happening, and then you ask them who they voted for, and they say, oh, I didn't vote, my vote doesn't count. Well, then you don't have a right to complain, my guy. Then you do not have a right to complain. Looks like it's starting to get darker a little bit. Sun's definitely going down on us here on this journey. Yes, it is. So I've got some cool stuff planned with ATS coming up soon. I know we do a lot of these that are just, you know, highway driving and stuff. I've got some different stuff planned out, different vehicle mods, not just trucks, like different cars. The Cascadia RV mod was updated. I did not have a chance to show it off last time. Yep. Would not be a YoAdrian episode if we did not get into any sort of accident. There's a cop right there too, man. Oh boy. Pawn shop, we buy gold 24/7. Open 24/7 for a pawn shop? You kidding me? Old BP right there. Big old BP gas station. It's like a truck stop of some sort. Yeah, definitely a truck stop. It is a truck stop. I just looked at the map. I wasn't paying attention to the map because we had to deal with that idiot that decided to slow down right in front of us. Man, with daylight savings today, I do gotta say, having that extra hour of sleep was definitely needed because I actually woke up feeling refreshed and not exhausted. So it was definitely nice to have that extra hour of sleep. But I know all you nighttime workers, you overnight people, third shifters, I know exactly, you guys, I've done it as well during a time change where you're at work, it's 1 o'clock, and then you hit the 2 o'clock mark, and then it turns back to 1 o'clock. You have that extra hour of work. I know, trust me, it sucks. It really does, because then you've got 1, then you got 2, then you got 3. You got to work an extra hour just to go home, and I've been there. It blows. It really does. But if you don't work third shift and you had that extra hour of sleep, boy, well needed. I hate the one where you lose the hour of sleep, because every time I do that, I always feel like, oh shit, I'm not going to make it to work on time. But I haven't had a problem yet, so that's a good sign. I probably just jinxed myself for the springtime. I want to overtake this guy, but I also at the same time don't know if we're going to be turning right anytime soon. Conway. Looks like we're not. We're turning a left. All right, I was in the right lane. Perfect. Right in front of a cop, man. We are not having it today. We are definitely not having a good day today. I guess BPs are common out in this area. Like Circle Ks are very common in my area. Literally, there's like a Circle K almost on every block. Are you kidding me? We have to wait for another light? Seriously? Man, there's nothing more than I hate than sitting through 2 red light cycles at the same freaking light. And we have that here in my area because we have this one road where pretty much majority of every single store and restaurant is on. Please be an arrow. It's not going to be an arrow. Got the arrow. But it's crazy to me how either a lot of people just don't know or they just don't care about the do not block or stop at an intersection law. And I'm not meaning stop to make a left turn. I'm meaning just blatantly because there's a pile, or not a pile up, but like a backup of traffic and you didn't want to sit at the light, so you just sit there and block the intersection. So we have a street that everybody seems to do that on because they, like I said, they don't want to sit through. So they're in the middle of the intersection, backup of traffic in front of them from the next red light, so they can't move. Then you got cars turning left that are now also blocking the intersection. They can't go anywhere because the cars in front still can't go anywhere because they're still stopped at a red light, or the light just turned green, so everybody's starting to get moving again. And it's very I'd say it's very unsafe and a very frustrating thing, because if you know you're not going to make it, you're going to be stuck through that light cycle at least maybe 2 or 3 times because people don't either understand the law, don't know the law, or just don't care, and then they're just in a hurry, so they don't really care. But you could be sitting through the same light cycle 2 or 3 different times because your fellow road users do not care about you, and of course we went into the right lane only for the right lane to end. Well, we're exiting here, so that's a good sign, I guess. Hey, yeah, it's just crazy how many people don't know the law, and like the law to where, I'm not sure if it's different in other areas, but in Illinois, if you are like in the middle of the intersection or like past that white line, if you're making a left turn at a protected intersection, a lot of people don't know that you can actually still turn on that red. I think it's like the maximum of 2 cars. We had that DOT officer like make that turn real fast. I wonder what he's up to. But you can turn left on that red light. It's up to, I believe, 2 cars. And a lot of people don't know that. So I'm sitting behind someone. They're stopped behind the white line because they don't want to go at a on a green light, which, you know, I get it. Making a left turn is very dangerous, especially with a lot of our intersections being on like a little bit of a hill, so it's hard to see oncoming traffic, especially if there's people in the left turn lane. But once that light turns red, you can make that left turn. A lot of people don't understand that. I get it, you're trying to be cautious, you know, I understand that, but at the same time, you can still go. Or there's people that are at a protected light to where it's like the flashing yellow arrow, where it's like left turn on a yield on flashing yellow or whatever. People will just stop there and assume that they can't make a left turn, even though there's a big old sign that says left turn yield on flashing yellow arrow. And they'll just sit there and wait for the arrow to turn green, and then you're just sitting there waiting behind them like, bro, there's no cars, you could have gone. Which I'm hoping that they do not add those to ATS, because I absolutely hate those lights. So we are heading to the Union Pacific, I believe. Alright. Looks like a right turn. Turn right. We will do just that. Oh, there's another Smithfield. So this should get us 10 out of 10 on our Arkansas event. I did see there was another Happy Halloween event, which I didn't know about it. If I knew about it before Halloween, I would have, you know, done a couple runs with it. But since I didn't know about it, I don't think we're going to do it. Maybe we'll do a video on it just to showcase like the trailer and all that, but I don't really see it happening. Where do they want this thing? This is an interesting rail yard. It's a bigger rail yard than the ones I remember. So this must be, I wonder if this is the Bailey train yard that they were talking about. I think that is in Little Rock. Turn left. It's all over now. I like how she says it's all over now. So we have a Lowe's and an IKEA trailer. So we're going to have to blindside this one more than likely. Unless I can figure out where to turn around at. But no, because we'll have that other yard dog semi. So no, we will have to blindside this one. Son of a gun. I don't know how close we are, so we're just going to start swinging it to the right. It is a triaxle, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult to back. Oh, we might have actually judged that quite well. I definitely think we judged that. We couldn't have judged that any better than we did. Think we're good? We were so close. We kind of messed up on that turn a little bit, but we were good. We were good, and then I think I messed up a little bit. Can't really see out that window, so it's kind of hard. We good? No, we're going to hit that trailer, so I'm going to go ahead and pull up just a tad bit. I don't need the route advisor. I know they always say make sure you have the room. I don't want to hit that IKEA trailer. I think we're good, actually. Gonna do a pull up here just to be on the safe side. I don't think we hit that IKEA trailer that I'm aware of. They do give you a lot of space, but doing a 90-degree alley dock for me is very difficult. I can assure you I am definitely not used to these triaxles. So we have it in there. We just have to figure out how to get our truck straight. I think we're golden. As long as we pull up a little bit so we don't hit that container. I think we're gonna be good. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna be good. Alright guys, well, here's one final look at the truck before it goes to one of my other company drivers, because that's what I like to do with the default SES trucks. When I buy them, instead of selling them, I just hand them off to one of my drivers. The modded trucks I sell, take out the mod, whatever. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you guys here on the next episode. Take care, everyone.